what are the important things which we should take care of while we are sharing vestige opportunity with a new prospect? But the first and foremost thing which is required, that we should always be going for the meeting in vestige uniform, right? As you know, the first impression is the last impression, right? So first thing, we should always be wearing vestige uniform. Second thing, which I must highlight, that we should not reach on time. We should reach before time, right? And the third thing, that when we are going to present opportunity to a new prospect, we should always carry vestige tools with us. And which one thing which very often we don't have with us is a PMA, which is positive mental attitude. So when we are approaching a new prospect, we should always ensure that we are approaching with a positive mental attitude. And in today's video, as I told you, that me and Mr. Vikas Raheja have tried to incorporate all these things. And let's begin with the video. And thank you very much once again for being with us. Wish you wealth. Hi, Vikas, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, Siddharth.
So Vikas, I would like to welcome you and thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet me today.
No problem.
So Vikas, tell me something about yourself. How is everybody at home? I mean, who all are there in your family?
So everybody are fine, and in my family I have a wife and a lovely kid who is 5 years of age right now.
Okay, that's good. And you told me you are working for a private company, right? So which department you are into? What do you do?
So I work for a company, it's a Gurgaon based company, and I'm working in that company in account department.
Okay.
So it's been like 5 years I'm with that company.
So Vikas, have you been with the same industry from the beginning?
You can say that because after my graduation I got into this account departments only. So before, my previous company was also I was into accounts only.
I can relate very much with you, because I think especially when you are into accounts, then you need to do a lot of number crunching, and especially on month ends and year ends, right?
Yeah, month ends, exactly.
So that must be a very challenging profile for you.
Yeah, most of the time there are times in like at the end of the month where we have to do overtime, and there are times where we have to work for midnight as well.
All right. So there must be a lot of learning involved. So
yep.
Kind of,
sure.
Right? Obviously, every role has some learning involved. So Vikas, what do you do on weekends?
Okay, weekends, most of the weekends I try to spend as much as possible time with my family, my kids and my wife.
All right. So it's a 5 days work or like 6 days?
Mostly 5 days, but sometimes we have to do stretch and we have to work on Saturdays as well.
Okay.
As per the requirement.
It happens at times, obviously, in every organization. So Vikas, let me tell you about myself. My name is Siddharth, as you know. And I also have a very small family. It's me, my wife, and I have got 2 kids with God's grace. And I also live in Delhi.
Okay.
All right. Although I'm also working in a private organization but I'm not into accounts. It's a different department altogether, right? So Vikas, it's a very important occasion that you are here today, and today is something I'm very excited to share something with you today, and we are both here for a purpose. But before I begin, I have a small request, if you don't mind. Can we just put our phones on silent mode for next half an hour to 45 minutes, so that we don't have any sort of interruption in between our discussion, right? So Vikas, I think there is something very common between you and me, that we both have young kids, and we both are striving hard on a day-to-day basis to ensure their growth and development. So if you don't mind, because this is a very important question which I must ask you before I begin the conversation, before I tell you something, that what are your future plans for the family? I mean, as a parent, as a proud parent, obviously you must be willing to give a great future to your kid, and you must be willing to do something extraordinary for their development, or something which would help them become good at their career in the future. And don't take it that don't think that I'm trying to sell you something. It's something this thought came across my mind quite some time back, and now I'm feeling very excited to share something with you, right, with all my near and dear ones. But before I do that, obviously, I need to know something about you.
Okay.
So, what are your future plans for your family?
See, because though my kid is small right now, but yes, I want him to pursue his career in whichever line he will be interested.
Okay.
So when I talk about my kids, so I'm thinking like when he'll be 18, so I'll have to have a big amount of money with me, so that if he wants to become a doctor or somebody, so I will help him to fulfill his dreams.
Okay.
And same for my family as well, because I also want to have some savings with me, so that when me and my wife will turn old, so that saving loan will gonna help us to maintain our old age more peaceful.
And I think that's a great thought, and it's a very noble profession that you want to choose for your kid. You want to make him a doctor, right? And obviously you want to do some saving for you and for your wife for coming future. So Vikas, obviously in today's world, as you see, that things are changing very fast, and the cost of everything is going up day by day, right? So things are becoming quite challenging every day.
Inflation is killing us.
Inflation is killing us. So whatever thoughts you have for your family, as you told me about the plans, do you have any plans, as in how would you be achieving it, and what would you be doing to be able to do it?
I want to earn a big amount of money, but I don't have any way right now. I don't find any way right now, though I'm searching for it. But I don't find any particular thing where I should work and will get big incomes.
Okay. So Vikas, I'm sure you must be enjoying your job, right? You must be, I mean, because you have been with this profession for last many years. But a very very unique question, which a very common question, in fact, I would like to ask you, that do you think that this job that you are doing, would it really help you be able to do what you have thought of for yourself and for your family? I mean, would it really make your dreams come true for you and for your family?
You know, as far as the inflation is going on, because as you know, like the money that we are earning is not enough to fulfill our dreams. So I don't think so my salary would be enough to help giving my family a good future. So that's what I said. I am trying to find out the other ways where I can earn more and more income, so that I can fulfill their dreams and give them the career that my son will pursue, and my wife at their time of old
So if
age.
I'm not wrong, what I can really understand by what you are telling me is that besides your job, you are kind of looking forward to do any sort of business. Is that what you are saying?
Not business, but yes, because business, though I want to start my own business, but the problem is that one, I don't know which industry I should get into, and second, I don't have that much of money right now with me so that I can start my own business. So that's the main problem.
Okay. And I think this is very valid, Vikas, because and it's often said that even if you are into a job, then obviously you will be able to fulfill your needs.
Yeah.
But if you really want to make your dreams come true, for that you need to do a business of any
That's
sort.
true. That's
right?
true.
So let's take a scenario that tomorrow you are starting a business for yourself, right? Obviously to make these dreams come true. So what could be the things that you would require to do your business? I mean, what could be the stopping stones or things which you would need? One of them you told me is investment, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of investment you would need if you were to earn a decent amount, and what other things would be required?
See, I'm not from a business background, but as far as I know, the most important thing to start any business or anything is the money, is the capital that we require.
Right? Yes.
The very first thing is the money is something which I need, and the second thing, an idea where I should invest my money. So this is something which I want, because.
All right. So I think that's a very valid point, and uh, obviously in today's world, if you want to earn a decent amount of money, then you would need a huge investment. As it is often said that the more you invest, the more probability would be there of earning, but with that there would be a higher probability of a risk, which would always be there, right? So let's say, and I would still want to add a feather to your thoughts, that let's say if you get the kind of investment that you need to make to start your business, or let's say you invest 1 crore or 2 crore or whatever into your business, would it still guarantee that that business would succeed, or would it really be successful?
There is no guarantee. I can give my 1000% into my work, into my business, but I don't know. There is no guarantee that my business will gonna give me that success or not.
Right.
So there is no guarantee. In today's time, there is not guarantee of anything. Not even of our life as well.
Right. So because I think we both are on the same page, because I also do feel that investment is not the only thing which will guarantee success of your business, right? Because as per a recent article that I read in the newspaper, I got to know that in India every year a lot of companies start. In fact, a lot of people, start their companies like startups, a lot of them. But would you believe it that only 30% of them are able to, continue delivering their services? 70% of startups actually, fail in the first 1 year after they start. And they also invest like others, because what I believe and what I could understand from my experience, that investment is not the only thing which would make any business successful, right? And I think you would also be able to relate to it, that investment is only a factor. Because besides investment, obviously there are a certain number of other things which you would need. Number one, a vision. Obviously you should have a strong vision, a purpose, that for what reason you are starting the company. And second thing is infrastructure. Because let's say tomorrow if you are starting your business somewhere in Delhi, but if you really want to multiply it, if you want to grow it, then obviously you would need a strong infrastructure, you would need a setup, right? And people, those who have similar thoughts, those who have similar ideas, I would say.
A good team.
A good team is very much required, because as humans we can't do all the things by ourselves. And what I believe, which is missing in many of the organizations, which most of the people don't realize, that you need a strong system. Do you agree with that? Do you think this all is required? Because this is what the experience shows.
I think exactly. Not like with money, these are the things which is required, I think, right?
Right. Okay. But obviously now, as of now, these are the 4 to 5 things. But if I ask you, that you have all these things which I've just talked about, you get a good team, you get the good infrastructure, you have a vision, and you have a system. Would there still be a guarantee that you would be able to succeed in your business?
Chances are there, but there is no guarantee, I think.
Obviously, as you rightly said, there is no guarantee, right, for anything in this world. Because one thing which we have still not talked about, that if you have the right set of people, if you have the right infrastructure, and everything is in place, then beyond that, there are 2 more important things which are very much required for you to be able to succeed in your business. One is your effort, and the other one is your time.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you have the money, but if you're not able to invest your time, or if you're not able to put some effort into the business, then obviously you must have seen a lot of people not investing good amount of time and effort in their business, and that's why they are not able to succeed or not able to run their business successfully, right? So obviously these are the 2 important things. What do you think? Because what I understand as of now, you must be wondering that we are getting everything, but still I'm asking you the same question every time, that why would business still not succeed? Because what I believe, many a times we have money, we have people, and we have the talent, and we have an eagerness to succeed. But one thing which is missing most of the time for most of the people is a strong platform. Okay, let me ask you a question. You know Sachin Tendulkar?
Yes.
Okay, so can you tell me what makes him successful?
His passion.
All right.
What else?
Anything which comes to your mind?
I think his passion to.
So let's take another try. What about other celebrities, other people like Shah Rukh Khan, like you take any person like Mary Kom, or any person who is successful in any field. What is that one common thing which makes all of them successful? Obviously, passion is one of them. Don't you think? And let me help you understand it. Don't you think platform is the most important factor?
What do you mean?
What I mean to say is that obviously many a times we have the passion, we have the commitment, but we don't have a right platform where we can actually showcase our talent, or maybe we can get the right set of results for the efforts that we are putting in, right? Let me give you a very basic example. You are into job, right?
Right.
So in job, obviously you are a talented employee of your organization and you must be striving hard to help grow your organization. But there is a limit, right? Obviously in job, there is a limit. It doesn't matter how hard you work, it doesn't matter what kind of efforts you put in. There would always be a limit to your increments. There would always be certain limitations that you cannot, get rid of.
Yeah.
But obviously then in that scenario, we need a platform where we can, achieve our maximum potential, or can get the maximum results that we, deserve as an individual. So because I think we have just talked about the platform, the importance of platform, right? So I'm very excited to share with you an opportunity. In fact, an industry which is a more than 100 years old industry,
Okay.
right? And that industry is known as direct selling. So when we talk about direct selling, I'll tell you, in India, this industry is quite new. And that is why many people are not very much aware of it. But in other countries, I must tell you that people have earned in millions and billions and have become super successful by being a part of this industry, right? So what this industry does, basically, this industry actually empowers the consumers, right? And gives the real power in the hand of consumer, and I'll explain you how. Because you know that in every organization, in every industry, they make a network, right? So in order to share their services or ensure that their products reaches to the final end consumer, they need to have a network. So what do you understand by network? I mean, have you ever heard about it, network marketing or direct selling before?
Okay, not that much, but I've heard from one of my friend. He was into this industry, so it's something like a chain system or member making something.
Okay.
I don't know much about it.
So that is something most of us think about this industry when we hear about it for the first time. So let me tell you that, even the big e-commerce companies, the biggest, I would say, the companies which actually have a worldwide presence, in order to ensure that their services reaches to the end consumer, they also need a strong network.
Okay.
This mobile phone, your phone and my phone, obviously, what would it need most importantly to be able to work?
Internet network.
Obviously, it would need network. www, which is World Wide Web, that has become, we have been able to access it just because there is a network. So I would say that every organization, it doesn't matter which industry it is, in order to grow leaps and bounds, in order to ensure its growth, it would need network. So similarly, as individuals, you and me, if we really want to grow in our lives and if we really want to increase our incomes, we need a strong network, and our network will obviously result in increasing our network. So the industry which I'm talking about, direct selling. Now, when I was talking about a traditional business, I was telling you there would be a lot of things required in order to, have a good business. You would need a strong infrastructure, you would need investment, and you would need a good, platform, many other things which I was talking about. But the beauty of this industry is that you would need no investment, you would need no infrastructure.
Okay.
The only thing that you would be required to put into this industry is your time and effort.
Okay.
Right? So let me just ask you, if just by investing 2 hours of your precious time every day,
Okay.
in a period of, let's say, next 3 years, if you get an opportunity to earn 1 lakh to 2 lakh rupees per month, that too without any investment, would you be interested in that?
Why not? Definitely.
Obviously, because the best part is there is nothing to lose, obviously, because you would not be investing your money, so there would be no risk involved. The most important things would be your time and effort that you would be putting into this opportunity. So as I told you that this industry is comparatively quite new for India, and I'm very proud to tell you that 19 years from today, right, 19 years back, a company which started in India, which is in fact an Indian company, and it revolutionized the world of direct selling and changed a lot of perceptions, and now today has become a benchmark in direct selling. The company I'm talking about is Vestige Marketing Private Limited, right? So because this is actually a 19-year-old company, and as I told you that since all these years, this company has been able to fulfill dreams of millions of people so far. A lot of people have been able to make their dreams come true. And there is a vision that this organization shares, right? And the vision is that to help people live a life of economic independence on their own terms. So with this vision, obviously, I must tell you, and I would in fact be showing you in some of our tools, that there are people, those who are not educated, those who have never been to school. There are people, those who can't speak, those who are not able to use mobile phones when they came into the system. But now they are earning very good income. You can see students, right? You can see housewives, you can see people, those who were into job earlier. There were people, those who were into traditional business, and they all started with this opportunity without any investment, and now they all have been able to make their dreams come true, and that too without any investment, just by investing their time and effort, right? And one more thing about this organization, that it has actually got a very strong infrastructure, which is something you don't need to build, right? So let me ask you one thing. Let's say one of your friend is in Mumbai, right? And if you want that the product which you are using, that friend should also be using the same product. So in any traditional business, you might not have any ways or something wherein you can ensure that kind of services to him. But with the use of a strong infrastructure which is in place, you would be able to ensure that pan-India, anywhere, the people would be able to use the same products, would be able to avail the same set of services which are available to you, right? Because everybody needs good products, everybody needs good services. So because, as I told you, that this organization has got a great infrastructure. So I must emphasize this, that through Vestige platform, people have been able to make their dreams come true, as I told you. So there are so many people, those who are actually earning in lakhs, right? And I must tell you that people are actually going to foreign tours, and the people, those who were riding bicycles, or they were never able to get out of their houses, now they are actually driving luxury cars like Mercedes, BMW, Audi, and they have luxurious apartments. They have like luxurious homes for them. And the best part is not just their own, they're able to improve lifestyle of their families. There are so many of our leadership, so many of our leaders, those whose children are actually studying abroad. They are getting great education, and with that they are able to make all their dreams come true. You call it and they have it. It could be any kind of a luxury. And I must tell you that normally just not about money, because money is one of the factors that you need for great success. The best part is that our leadership, the people I'm talking about, they are actually earning a lot of respect. They are known throughout India. They are like celebrities. People praise them, people recognize them, because they are not only responsible for their own success. By becoming so successful, they are helping other people become successful. So this is a platform which provides a great opportunity to a common man like you and me to be able to make all our dreams come true, right? And how does that happen? Before I move ahead, let me just talk about the products. What I believe that, if you have the words wealth with you, But if you don't have a good health with you, then obviously you will not be able to enjoy that kind of a wealth. So what do you think? What is the importance of health for you? Do you think it is important to remain healthy?
Yeah, it is very much important because to enjoy your wealth, you need to have a good health, because nobody would like to go to a sweet shop having a diabetes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So Vikas, what do you do generally to keep yourself healthy and for the well-being of your family?
See, as I said, because of my commuting to my office daily, so I do not get much of time to go to gym. So I try to at least try to do 10,000 steps in a day. But in my weekends, I try to take my son and take my family to a nearby park and try to do a morning walk and the other kind of things.
So that's great. I mean, that is something which most of the people are not even doing it, but you are somewhere, you are health conscious, and I can really see that you are, very much conscious about the health of your family and you.
Though not much, because though my health is not that good right now, but because I know the importance of health, so that's what I'm working
That's
towards to have a good.
That's good to know. Because, one thing which I think you must have also seen, that during COVID, there were a lot of people, those who were affected, and there a lot of people were hospitalized, and most importantly, the people, those who have had a low immunity, they were most affected. So one thing which COVID-19 taught all of us, that it's not only money that you need, you actually need good health to be able to enjoy that money. So when I'm talking about Vestige, for last 19 years, there is one thing that Vestige has been promoting and has been working on, which is wealth through wellness, wherein we are talking about wellness and how you can earn that kind of wealth that you are aspiring for by keeping yourself and others healthy, right? So in our products, our major segment, the first segment that we are working on, and we have been spreading the magic of wealth and health for last 19 years, is actually healthcare. So let me ask you, do you think on a day-to-day basis, like the food that you and me are having, like in our breakfast and lunch and dinner, do you think that is healthy food?
I don't think so, Siddharth, because though we try to provide them with a good food, but like for example, if I'll tell you the example of my home, so I try my kid will not eat that much of junk food which is easily available. So we try to give them a home cooked food, but the food that we are eating, I don't think so. It's a proper healthy food.
Okay, so Vikas, you told me that obviously you very rightly you said that the food that we are using, obviously are the home cooked food. That's what we are talking about. But it does not have the proper nutrition which is required by our body. Obviously, you must be using any vehicle. Which vehicle do you use, Vikas?
Four-wheeler.
Four-wheeler. Obviously, it has an engine, right? And to keep your vehicle in up and running position, it would need proper oiling and all that substance.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't go into it, then obviously your car would not be running. And your car runs, I think, few hours a day. But our body is also a machine which runs 24/7 round the clock.
Right.
And this machine, our body machine, obviously, it does require a lot of nutrition. Let me tell you, our body is made up of cells. Because the concept which I'm talking about, which was introduced by Vestige 19 years back, is cellular nourishment therapy. And as per this concept, our body is made up of 63 trillion cells. Can you imagine that? And each and every cell needs proper nutrition. And what happens when we don't have the right nutrition? Then obviously our immune system becomes weak, and that is the cause of most of the diseases that we are, we fall ill, we go to hospitals, we fall ill very often. So obviously protection is better than cure. So the first segment that I'm talking about is our healthcare segment. As you can see, these are supplements, right? And these supplements provide us with all the nutrition that is required by our body to keep us healthy. As you can see, if you are looking at it, it must be, what do you think it is?
It seems like a medicine.
It seems like a medicine, but obviously it is not a medicine, right?
Okay.
It is in a capsulated form. Mm-hmm. But again, this is one of our products which is known as spirulina, and it provides you with all the nutrition which is needed by your body, right? To keep your immune system strong. So I didn't have my today's dose, so let me please have it. Excuse me for a second. So as you can see, I'm also using it, and I've been
So you
using
use it on daily basis?
on a daily basis.
Okay.
And not just me, even in my entire family, we all are using vestige supplements to keep our health good.
Do they have any side effects?
No, they do not. I just use it in front of you, and anybody can use it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter who the person is, and the biggest reason why we should be using them, so that we are able to keep ourselves healthy, we are able to keep our immune system strong, and obviously we would have proper nutrition, and we would not be falling ill.
His body makes addicted to this?
No, not at all. So I've been using it. Many a times it happens that at times I forget to take my product. As in the morning I was supposed to take it, but now I'm just taking it in front of you. So because they are addiction free, there is no addiction for these products.
Okay.
And let me tell you that Vestige is actually providing a 360-degree wellness category for our daily health needs, right? So obviously, what do we need for good health? It's not just good food. We need good food, we need fresh air, and we also need pure water. So let me tell you that we have products which actually provide you proper nutrition, which our food is lacking. We also have products which are actually providing you with pure water, right? And making your water more nutritious with the kind of minerals that are needed in your water. And we do have products which are actually providing you with a pure air, because the kind of pollution that we have in our cities, I think that is the major cause for most of the diseases, right, which come to us. And one more thing which I want to tell you, that besides these health supplements, we have got more than 300 products which take care of your entire wellness needs, right, from top to toe. We have got skin care, we have got home care, we have got women care, the products which are specially designed for women, and then we have got products which you can use in every nook and corner of your house. And I'm very proudly telling you, and I'm very happy to share this with you, that Vestige has got unique products which are patented products. So some of our products are patented, which are not available anywhere in the market, right? So with this unique quality products, I'm sure you would also want to keep yourself healthy along with your family, would you?
Definitely.
So a question which must be coming into your mind, that what would be the benefits beside good health of using these products, right? So obviously when you are using these products for you and for your family, you would be getting good health. Besides that, there would be when you buy products from the market, there is no discount available on most of the products. But when you buy products from Vestige, on all the products, there is a discount, which is a kind of saving on consumption for you.
Okay.
And when you will be buying these products on a regular basis, there would be a cashback, like a benefit of 5 to 16% that you will avail. And I know it very well, and I'm not sure whether you have ever realized it, that you have been, and we had been buying a lot of products from a lot of shops on a regular basis. Was there any benefit given to you for repeat purchase?
No.
So in Vestige, when you are actually buying these products for your well-being on a regular basis, so there would be a benefit of repurchase, right, which would be given to you. And there is a consistency offer which we would talk about in detail later, wherein if you are buying a certain amount of products on a regular basis, then you would be getting a lot of benefits like free products and certain other benefits, right? Now, this is one thing, which is the benefit of using the product. But let me ask you, in today's world, when you go and watch a movie and you like the movie, or when you go to a restaurant, you like the food, you go to a hill station, you like that place, what do we do very often when we like something?
For example, if I like any movie, so whenever I'll get a chance to talk to my friends, or I'll share the story of that movie, and I tell them to go and watch that movie.
Exactly. So that's what we do when we like something. We love sharing it with our near and dear ones, right? So we don't want to keep it to ourselves. And recommending is something we do all the time. And in a similar way, when you are benefited by Vestige products, and when you are taking all these benefits, and when you are sharing these benefits with other people, then there would be multiple benefits which you will be receiving in Vestige, right? Then you will start earning in this business. So there are different incomes, and obviously I'm just taking you through these incomes, like director bonus, it's a specific income, and LOB, which is leadership overriding bonus, which make you earn a very handsome money on a regular basis. And then we have got travel fund. Every year Vestige is providing travel fund wherein people are going to foreign tours, their dream destinations. And then we have got car fund. As I was telling you, people are earning like good handsome money, and they are buying luxury cars, their dream cars to themselves. With house fund, which is another income, people have built their dream homes, right? And all the dreams have become possible for them just by sharing the product results and sharing this opportunity with other people. So I think I must not tell you only, I must show you something. And obviously when you would look at this, you would be able to believe upon it. So this is one of our tools, Vikas, which is known as Carbook. Can you just hold it?
Sure.
Right? And
that's
if you
heavy,
just,
huh?
It's heavy. So if you just open it, let me just take you through. So these all are the people, if you just turn the pages. So these are the people, those who have earned these, their dream cars and Vestige just by sharing the opportunity. And these are our leaders, and they are earning very handsome money in Vestige, right? And they have secured not just their own future, they have secured futures of their coming generations by being a part of this opportunity. Let me also show you something which is very phenomenal in Vestige. This is our voice magazine. So every 3 months, on a very regular basis, Vestige is actually publishing this voice magazine, wherein people, those who have achieved their levels, those who have changed their levels, their photograph, their stories, they all come into this magazine, right? And this is a living proof of the kind of success people are achieving in Vestige. It has entire leadership, and on the back pages, I think you can see the kind of achievements that people have achieved in last 3 months, like the cars they have bought. And also you can see these are like foreign tours and all, because we are doing very regular foreign tours, at least twice in a year. And something which I think would really make you believe in this opportunity, this is our most phenomenal tool, which is known as Wealth on Wheels. If you just look at this, and if you just turn a few pages, then you would realize the kind of success which is possible in Vestige, right? So these all are the people, those who have achieved luxury cars in Vestige, like Audi, BMW, Mercedes, Jaguar, which often remains far-fetched dream for many of us. So this has only become possible by being a part of this opportunity, and there has been no investment done by any of them for that, right? So Vikas, thank you very much, and I'll tell you that is it going good so far?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So the best part about Vestige is that it has got a non-biased education system. When I say non-biased education system, that any person, whether that person is educated or non-educated, right? Whether it's a student, be it a housewife, or be it anybody, they all can come to Vestige, and through our education system, people would learn, step by step, that how to do this business, how to be growing, and how to become more successful as a part of Vestige opportunity. So we have got a very dynamic, robust education system, which actually teaches you step by step how to grow in Vestige business. And I must tell you, because 2 years back, I was also just in the same place where you are today. And I was into my regular job, and I was just thinking, what am I doing for my family? What am I doing for my kids? What kind of security have I been able to provide to them so far? Because I was working hard, but I think my dreams were not coming true. And at that time, I realized that I needed to do something. And when this friend of mine came to me and told me about this opportunity, then I think it was an eye-opening moment for me. And the first thing which I started doing, because obviously I've had a lot of apprehensions in my mind, I started using the products, which I was just talking about, right? And I started using the products. My wife, both of us started using the products, and we noticed very good results, in our health. And what we realized, me and my wife, that if products are good, then obviously we must have a look at the opportunity also, right? So we went to one of the meetings, and then we understood how Vestige works and what the system is, and then I started doing this work with my job. The best part was there was no investment, and the second best thing was that I didn't have to leave my job. I started part time, and it's now been close to 2 years, and my income in Vestige, without any investment and just by working part times, just by giving 2 hours or 3 hours every day, my income has almost touched my salary. So what used to be my salary, or what my salary is today, my income from Vestige is equivalent to that. And I'm very much sure that this platform has got immense potential, that if I keep following the system and I keep following the footsteps of my uplines, in next 1 year, my income would double up, right? So I think if it can work for me, it can work for you, because now I think I have time freedom. Earlier, I didn't have any time freedom. Only weekends were available for my family. Now, I don't have to look forward to a weekend to spend time with my family. Even on working days, I can spend time with my family. And the best part is that right now, I'm not just working for my success. I'm working for success of other people also, right? Because so I think if it can work for me, then similarly it can work for you also. If I had dreams, then I'm sure that you are just like me, and you also want to fulfill dreams for your family, right? So because as I told you about my journey in Vestige, do you think the decision which I took 2 years back to be a part of Vestige, was that a good decision for me?
It seems right. It seems very well.
Right. So what I think, that if it can work for me, then it can work for other people also.
Exactly.
And you are very similar to me. Obviously, you have similar aspirations and dreams. So what do you think? Would you really? What's your say on this for you?
I think because, as you said, like, I don't need to invest anything, just my time and efforts. And I think if I can take out my 2 to 3 hours a day, and as you said, like working here, I can earn like 1 to 2 lakh rupees. So I don't think it's a bad decision. So just tell me, how can I get into this? How can I involve into this?
So Vikas, I really respect your decision that you have taken for yourself, right? And once again, I really thank you for coming here and letting me share this opportunity with you, right? So welcome to the world of Vestige, and let me take you through the entire process as in how you can get started, right?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, Vikas. Thank you very much. Wish you well.
Thank you.